Hello everybody, Don Bruce here to tell you all about the little changes and tweaks we've made for version 12 of Minecraft Transport Simulator. Before we get started, I do want to mention a couple of key things. The first thing is that version 12 is going to require a pack update on the content pack and creator side. Reason for that is simply I was noticing that all the items in here would say something something.name, something something.name, whatever, and it was an error inside the pack loader file. Unfortunately, that means that to get that naming convention correct and to avoid all the purple checker text boxes, the pack authors will have to update their packs. So obviously the OCP will be updated when this comes out, but other packs will have to follow suit as they go on. If you see anyone who hasn't updated their pack and are getting issues, please notify them of this. Anyways, without further ado, let's get into the fun features that version 12 brings. So, let's go around the city. So first of all, we now have stop signs. I know, it's basic, but we're rather proud of them. You should have seen what the first texture was. It was horrid. Also have speed limit signs. And no parking signs. I'm sure you can guess where this update is headed. It is the sign update. We've added quite a few signs, and by few I mean less than 20, into the official content pack. But more importantly, since they're in the pack, it means that other content creators can add signs of their own, be them higher poly or lower poly than what we have. I personally prefer a 32 by 32, but I know others tend to prefer larger or smaller signs. And I am stuck. That's no fun. Run over some cones, I guess. Anyways, of course there's still things like stoplights and poles. Come on, blasted cones. And all that. Another critical bug we ended up fixing was the breaking of tracks. As you can see, I am running over a whole bunch of tracks with a whole bunch of wheels, and nothing bad is coming of it. That should fix all the problems with railroad tracks of other mods, as well as typical minecart rails. Speaking of wheels, we ended up fixing the bug where you get a massive FPS drop the more wheels you add. So there's that too. Again, more signs, one way, do not enter, wrong way, and the like. And that is pretty much it as far as signs and everything else go, with one small exception. As you can see, I am not winning any awards for driving. So, yeah, those are signs. As to the exception I mentioned, it involves the route sign and the speed limit sign. So if you right-click on your signs, you see there's this little text box here, and it means you can change the text. So if you want to have, say, Route 66, just type 66, and you're golden. If you want to have Route, I don't know, 88, you can type that, you're good too. In fact, you can type any set of 3 characters. You could do, I don't know, like, heck if I know, OSR. Yes, that's a real route. Same goes for speed limits. Speed limit signs again. Well, that's a no parking sign. But if you right-click a sign, you can change it. So we have, of course, do not enter, no parking, one-way left, one-way right, the route sign we showed you earlier, speed limit, and stop, wrong way, and yield. As you can see, there's no box here because you can't add text, but should a sign have text you can add, it will appear here. And you can have signs that can have multiple lines of text. In fact, you could have like 10 lines of text. Why you'd want 10 lines of text in a sign beats me, but it's an option. So again, speed limit, you can have any 3 characters. You can have you can have 88 miles an hour. You could even have infinite miles per hour, and it will do what it needs to do. You even can leave the text blank. The only other sign you can get is a generic MTS sign, should you just exit the GUI without putting a sign on. Not sure why you'd want this sign, but maybe you just want to show off Minecraft Transport Simulator in your world. That's about it as far as updates go. Again, it was mainly a performance increase for the wheels. It was a sign addition and quite a lot of work on that, as well as some packs and bug fixing. The full history, of course, is in the changelog when you download it, but this is the general gist of it. Next time, we're going to go into jets, which I know is a highly requested feature. It's just I hated to go and delay the release of this with some of the bug fixes for crashes while I try and figure out how the heck to code jet physics without breaking Minecraft and making it turn into a pile of mush. Anyways, this is it for the moment. Don Bruce signing off.